Be in your own authority. Okay, any questions so far? Am I babbling too much? The center imbalances. As I was saying, this is kind of like a map to show if you wanted to find out what type they are. The key is in the upper right what the letters mean. G is for gut, F is for feeling, and T is for thinking. So you'll see the 2, for instance, the 2 and the 6 both have feeling and gut connected, right? And the thinking center is up. The underscore is the primary center that the type is identified. So for instance, see the difference? The 2 is identified with the feeling center, but the 6 is identified with the thinking center, even though it's blocked. So that's the difference. Even though these 2 are in the loop, there's a difference in the primary, and you see the same thing with the 1. There's 3 of each who have those 2 in a loop, but this one's identified with the gut, this one with the feeling, and this one with the thinking. This block, as I said, this is the block type 3, 6, and 9. So those are the ones who have to work on really getting that third center integrated a lot more than the others do. You have to open that center up, so to speak. So the 3 for feeling, 6 for thinking, and the 9 for doing or gut instinctively. Any questions on those centers? Okay, this is what's called the Cornelian group. So I'm going to get this slide up for you. And basically, it indicates how each group defends themselves. So under stress, the woman's name was Karen Horney, who developed this. She was a psychologist who developed the 3 defensive mechanisms that we use. We either, as assertives, we either move against people. As compliance, we move toward them, kind of like in a helper. You won't hurt me if I'm helpful to you. So that's the defensive compliant type. And the last is the withdrawing people who move away. Right? They don't move towards, they don't move against, they move away. So, and again, there's 3 of each one of these types.
So this is in a stressful situation.
Under stressful situations, how they react. First one I'm going to put up is the assertive types, and they move against. The 3 moves against by achieving. The 7 moves against by gratifying. So they keep trying to fill up, and the 8 is very competitive. So all of these 3 types don't have the feeling center integrated. So that's why they're assertives. They have a lot of self, but not so much other. Might be very good for achieving things or getting things done, but not so good for relations. These are the compliant types. They move towards people. I'm going to get so close to you that you can't hit me. And the one tries to be, these are all compliant. Again, they try to go along. So the one tries to do things better and improve things. The 2 is the helper type, and 6 is the loyalist. So you can see how they're all compliant in a way. They all want to be good little girls and boys. Obedience. And these are the withdrawing, moving away types. I have a lot of these, you know, so I'm going to put my pie chart up later and you'll see that this is, you know, predominantly the energy that I have, is withdrawing energy. It takes a lot of work for me to do things. So integrating that doing energy is very important for me, my personal Enneagram goal.
Creating is moving away?
Yeah, what happens is the 9 likes to, remember I told you that the song for the 4 was in my room?
Yes.
They kind of get locked up in the melancholy. They tend to go into their own little dream world or become artistic. They move away. They don't really integrate into society, but they move away. In their isolation into the creative world, you know. They do like to do poetry readings and things of that nature because that helps them to feel integrated. But they'll create all of those things in isolation. And if you think about it, you really do have to have quiet time in order to create. 5 tends to be out there discovering, so just leave me alone, let me figure this out. I want to go off and analyze and come up with all of the answers myself. I'll get back to you. Of course, who knows how long that will be. If I can just get involved in, you know, research forever, and who knows? Did anybody see A Beautiful Mind?
Yes.
That's what happens with the 5. The 5 gets so crazed by figuring things out that they just go off somewhere. Number 9 is the withdrawing. I hate to fight. I just hate it. You know? I don't want to battle with no one. And like I said, you know, between me and my father, who was an 8, who was that assertive type, oh, it was tough. It was tough for me. So I just wanted to, you know, keep everybody in peace. Don't upset the apple cart. Of course, I end up losing myself in the process, see? That's why I need more assertive energy. I needed some of the energy that my father had. He had too much of it, I didn't have enough.
And with that type of personality, he probably didn't have the capacity to understand.
He needed what I had, and
Yeah.
I needed what he had. So
Yeah.
that's why I say, you know, if we realize that the things that we're pushing away in the life are often the things that we need to do integrate the most, you know? You know, not that his power was misapplied, but I don't want to throw out the baby with the bathwater.